Welcome to Sint-Truiden.
Thank you.
What is your first impression of the club and of the city?
Of course, it's a small city. I know this because when I went to the city, everybody said, "Hey, coach," very fast. So I understand. I feel a family flair. I feel respect. And the club, of course, I think is a good stadium. Yeah, it's not for 80,000 fans, but small is better sometimes. I think a club with a lot of tradition, 100 years anniversary or birthday. So it's a traditional club, and what I feel is that we can build here something together, some sustainability. I want to help to bring this philosophy, what the club want, to support this. And this suit very well for me, I think.
You talked about 100 years of STVV. Since it's 100th year, we thought to do this interview with also some special shirts. So here we brought some really specific shirts that have meaning for STVV, but also for your career. So we're going to start with the first shirt. The first shirt is from 2003. 2003,
I stopped more or less my career. I went to the second team after this season, and of course I was 35, 36, so it's a good age to stop a career. And yeah, before we won a lot of titles, we lost also important title 1999. That's in my head for sure, because also I was on the pitch, I made a small mistake, we lost the game, everybody was sad, and yeah, it was really good, but a good experience to learn. You learn not every time if everything works very well. You must learn from the bad times. And I learned that teamwork and unity is the most important thing in football. That I learned also in this moment, and that you can lose a lot and you must be strong.
You said you met a lot of great coaches. How did it affect you as a coach now?
Yeah, a lot for sure. Because I talked to you in the press conference, every coach is a stealer. Everybody is not the founder of football. Pep Guardiola stole from Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff stole from Happel. And yeah, that's the same for me. I stole from my coaches. I think they made good things, I took for me, I take for me. Bad things I don't like, I don't take for me. What I learned also from my Hitzfeld is the people management is very important. That you handle the players, the number 11, 12, 13, 20, it's also same important as the first 11. You must speak with them a lot, that they're in a good shape and in a good mood, can I say, and that they are team workers, they help the team.
We're going to move on to the second shirt. This was a shirt from 2008. 2008, I think, is your first pro contract as a coach.
2005 was my first job in Salzburg with the second team with the juniors. To learn, very important for me, to work with young players, to develop them. We won the championship, and then I was half year assistant of Trapattoni, and then I moved to Ingolstadt, third league. When I came in the winter, they are on the ranking on the table number 6, and then we went to the second league. It was a good success for me as the first jobs in a professional man, and bring me self-confidence. I was in Salzburg. We went up to the second league from the third league. I went to Ingolstadt with really man, and we went to the second league. Of course, I had self-confidence, too much.
2 successes in a row.
Too much. And then I moved to Basel,
also
and we won everything. So I thought I can be the best coach of the world. This was Then I went to Hamburg. In the beginning, top. First 2 years, top. In the third year, after 4 games, they sacked me because of no success. And then I felt first time very bad. And I think, oh, maybe I must learn more.
You also brought up some young players, I think, Saka, if I'm not mistaken.
Saka from Arsenal,
yeah,
yes.
So
Shaqiri.
So you had to develop a lot of young talents. We also have now young talents in our team, like Matta Smets, who played a great season this year. We also have Jarne Steukers, who plays a great season in MVV.
Yeah.
Do you already know these players? And
yes.
Are you looking forward to working with them?
For sure. Of course, we have our aims in the league, and if they are good enough, why not? They can play. It's not about young. I don't want to bring young if they are not good enough. Then the career will stop very fast. Sometimes then go better to a smaller club and maybe you can make one stop there. If they are ready, let them play. We can see in the preseason. I know both players. Smets played first in the midfield, then in the 5-back line as a centre back. So he's very young. He's 2004, I think. Yeah, he has his qualities, but let's see how good he is at the end. But I want to support the young players. Also strikers on the right side. He can play also center, what I saw in my video analyze. He can play on the right side, center, good passing. So a good player. I like this style of playing.
We're gonna move on to the last shirt. The last shirt is really most recent. It's actually 2019-2020. You won the Empress Cup with Vissel Kobe. So there already also another success on the international level. How do you think you can work with the Japanese players? You understand their culture?
I was in Japan. I know the culture. I know the how they work. I know the market. I know some players. So perfect for me. And also what I felt here is a respect and from Mr. Pinto, from Andre, and also from Mr. Tateshi, and yeah, from everybody.
You speak about sustainability, and we're going to close our interview with this. Our slogan for this season, 100 years of STVV, is Voor Eeuwig. That means forever.
Yeah.
So it's a great match also with your vision for the club.
Yeah.
Can you explain a bit how you're going to try to achieve this sustainability with the club? Yeah,
the first is that we bring also some young players to the first team. That we also have a look to the young players. This is one thing, that we maybe play the same style of football, and it's about long-term success. It's about never-ending success. Good companies have this, and football is company. And how can you bring? The first is that players like to come here because of they like us. What I told you, they like the strategy, the philosophy, and what my aim is. It's not so good for me, but is okay. Of course, I bring them some sustainability in the club, some philosophy, and the next coach is coming must have the same philosophy. And not the club is here and the coach brings this philosophy. No, the club must say, you coach, you suit, or you play the same style as we want. Then you have more sustainability. The club has sustainability because they only sacked one coach in 6 years. This is sustainability.